the talking without doing it in like a caricature way, like it's been done in the past.
Grabbed an arm to bring her up, and it was clear that she was, not coming up the 2 flights. I went down and...
Struggle in addiction for me started at, 45 years old. Yeah. It wasn't like it was happening all my life.
Lisa Marie Presley used opioids and dropped 50 pounds in the weeks before her death. Also, Lisa Marie Presley had $35 million in life insurance and was in debt at the time of her death. What is the main reason behind the death of Lisa Marie Presley? What exactly is the reason behind her debt and life insurance? Want more of the juiciest rumors about your favorite stars? For all types of celebrity news and pop culture, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for Celebrity Pop. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner and Coroner states that the reason for Lisa Marie Presley's death is uncertain. The actress died in January after being transported to the hospital after suffering from cardiac arrest. The cause of her death has not been identified, and the medical examiner has requested more inquiry and tests. According to a recent source, Lisa Marie Presley had been using opioids and lost significant weight in the 2 months preceding her death. She followed a stringent diet plan, went under the knife for cosmetic surgery, and took weight loss drugs to feel her best during awards season. In the 6 weeks leading to the Golden Globes on January 10th, the singer lost between 40 and 50 pounds, according to a source who spoke with TMZ. On that night, she seemed thin and pale. She gave her last interview on the red carpet with Billy Bush when she was in attendance at the Golden Globes to honor the film Elvis, which is based on her father's life. On January 14th, he reported to Fox LA she was uneven in her balance. The delivery of the speech was quite difficult, and without a doubt, after the interview, I went to my producer standing next to me and remarked, "Something's weird here."
Turned to my producer next to me and said, something's off here.
She was aware of the situation. She was absolutely on point, although a fraction of a second behind. However, she was present. She was there, undoubtedly, but there was something just a little bit odd about her in some manner, Bush said. Recent events have led Priscilla Presley to challenge the legitimacy and validity of her daughter's will. According to court records made available to the Post on January 27th, Priscilla filed a challenge in Los Angeles Superior Court to an amendment passed in 2016 that removed her from her position as a trustee. Priscilla also argued that the allegedly counterfeit amendment should be ruled illegal by a court and provided many reasons why the amendment should be considered to be false. According to the records, Presley put her assets into a revocable living trust on January 29, 1993, which she later rewrote entirely on January 27, 2010. According to Priscilla, this is when Elvis Presley formally appointed her as a trustee, along with the To Whom It May Concern singer's former business manager Barry Siegel. On January 22nd, Presley's burial took place at Graceland, the house she shared with her family in Memphis, Tennessee. She was laid to rest on the grounds of the house next to her father, Elvis Presley, and her son, Benjamin. Mourners paid their respects to her before she was laid to rest there. Priscilla announced the passing of her daughter in a statement to People. She said, "It is with a sorrowful heart that I must convey the tragic news that my darling daughter Lisa Marie has left us. She was the most passionate, powerful, and loving woman I'd ever met. We want privacy as we cope with this tragic loss. Thank you for your kind remarks and prayers. No additional remark will be made at this time." Presley was taken to the hospital for a probable cardiac arrest. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed to People that paramedics were called to the 5900 block of Normandy Drive in Calabasas to assist a lady in her 50s who was not breathing. When the paramedics came, they conducted CPR and, after seeing signs of life, took the woman to a local hospital for urgent medical attention. Lisa Marie was 9 years old when Elvis Presley died in August 1977, making her a joint heir to his inheritance with her grandpa Vernon Presley and her great-grandmother Minnie Mae Hood Presley. Following their deaths in 1979 and 1980, she became the lone heir and inherited Graceland. "He'd often wake me up in the middle of the night to sing," Lisa Marie said of her time with Elvis on Good Morning America in 2009. "I remember him as my father, but he was a fun father." Lisa Marie married Danny Keough, a Chicago-based musician, in October 1988, and they had 2 children, Riley and Benjamin. In May of 1994, the couple split after 5.5 years of marriage. She married singer Michael Jackson less than a month later, whom she met at one of her late father's Las Vegas shows when she was 7, and the King of Pop was still a member of the Jackson 5.
For 4 months, and he said, "What would you do if I asked you to marry me?" And I said, "I would."
"I adore Michael and have dedicated my life to becoming his wife. I understand and agree with him. We're both excited to start a family," she stated. Lisa Marie and Jackson split up 2 years later. The one thing that coincides with Michael and my father on this issue is that they had the luxury of constructing whatever world around them they wanted to create, she said to Oprah Winfrey in 2016, according to HuffPost. They might have the kind of individuals who would or would not support their agenda. If they were not, they might be discarded. Lisa Marie was briefly engaged to John Oskashka, a Hawaiian-born singer-songwriter she met in May 1999. He proposed that Christmas, but the pair never married and called it quits after 16 months. Afterwards, she met Nicolas Cage at a Johnny Ramone birthday party in 2000 while he was split from Patricia Arquette. Lisa Marie and Cage married 2 years later, on the 25th anniversary of Elvis's death, in a private wedding in Hawaii. However, their divorce was formalized in May 2004. "I'm heartbroken, but we shouldn't have married in the first place," Lisa Marie stated in a statement released by her publicist, Paul Block. Lisa Marie married Michael Lockwood for the 4th time in 2006, and the couple had twin daughters, Harper and Finley, 2 years later. In June 2016, Lisa Marie filed for divorce. In 2021, the divorce was completed. Since their divorce, the two have been entangled in a custody dispute over their children. Lisa Marie characterized herself as ferociously protective of her children in an interview with Healthy Living in 2014. "I shower them with love," she said. "They're my first focus. That's exactly what I do. That is what I'm most concerned about. I keep them close to me and ensure their happiness and health." Lisa Marie's son Benjamin committed suicide on July 12, 2020, which would have been his 28th birthday. "My darling, lovely angel, I adored the ground you trod on this planet and now in heaven," she said immediately after his death on Instagram. "My heart and soul followed you. Without you, every second of every day, the anguish is stifling and endless." She's been outspoken about her sadness in the years afterwards, expressing condolences on Benjamin's birthday and writing an impassioned article about the loss for people in 2022. "It's a genuine decision to stay going, one that I have to make every day and one that is continually tough, to put it mildly. But I keep going for my children," she wrote in recognition of National Grief Awareness Day. "I keep going as my son made it obvious in his closing moments that taking care of his younger sisters and watching out for them were at the top of his priorities. He cherished them and they adored him." Lisa Marie recorded 3 albums as a recording artist: 2003's To Whom It May Concern, which went on to earn gold certified for over 500,000 copies sold in the United States, 2005's So What, and 2012's Storm and Grace. Lisa Marie was also a passionate philanthropist, as she long directed the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation, which helps homeless families by providing rent-free housing, childcare for children, and other services. According to a recent story, Lisa Marie Presley's financial situation toward the end of her life was dire, as she owed many millions of dollars. According to a story from TMZ, the late singer-songwriter reportedly paid out 2 life insurance policies and planned to take out a 3rd policy to pay off her $4 million debt. The first was for $25 million, while the second was for $10 million. Family insiders told the publication that a third may have been worth $10 million. Presley took out both of these life insurance policies. At least half of her total debt of $4 million was owed to the IRS. She's said to have blown her $100 million wealth throughout her tumultuous life. Following the settlement of Lisa Marie's obligations, the remainder of her money will be split between her daughter Riley Keough and her twin sisters, Finley and Harper Lockwood. Priscilla is already fighting the will that her late daughter left behind, which removed Priscilla from the list of beneficiaries in 2016. In court documents that Page 6 was able to obtain, Priscilla asserts that her daughter's signature on the 2016 document appears inconsistent with her usual and customary signature, and that Lisa Marie's name was even misspelled on the document. Why did she take out 3 life insurance policies? Was she trying to protect someone? Tell us what you think in the comments, and for all types of celebrity news and pop culture, like the video, hit that subscribe button, and turn on notifications for Celebrity Pop.